wild one, Austin. What was it like to play in this one tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're going to have games like this every once in a while where it's just you give up a lot and you get a lot. So obviously, you'd like to limit those, but found a way to get the 2 points and finish the road trip off on the right foot. So that's the positive end on a road trip, and just continue to push forward.
What does it say about the character of the group that, if you don't have your best the whole 60 minutes, that you guys are still grabbing the points, grabbing the wins? You're 5-0 since the Four Nations.
Yeah, I think that's been the case most of the season, is just finding ways to win. Sometimes it's ugly, sometimes it's pretty, sometimes you play a near perfect game, and sometimes you deserve to lose and you still win. So I think we found ways to win in different situations in different games, and that's the most important part.
Passing Daryl Sittler for the second most all-time in Leafs goal, what does that milestone mean for you?
Yeah, it's nice to be in the same sentence as a guy like Daryl Sittler. Obviously a great Leaf, paved the way for some of us now here today, so it's a big honor to be in the same sentence.
What are you thinking when Knies gets the puck right there at the end of the second period and starts going in on the breakaway?
Yeah, just hoping he can get a shot off before the clock runs out.
Do you think it was going to count?
It looked like it was good from my point of view, but you never know.
At any level you played before, have you ever had like a buzzer beater like that close?
Yeah, I think so.
What did it mean for you to just get on the board? Like, you've had some tough luck here of late.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we've been winning games, so that's the most important part. The chances have been there, still creating, also for other guys too. So you just keep pushing. The opportunities will continue to be there, and just bear down and put one in. So it's obviously a good feeling.
Crosby obviously had a good game too. Like, what's it like battling him and the way he's still going at his age?
Yeah, I mean, he's still one of the best players in the league, and the guy that's tough to play against on any given night. So there's a reason he is who he is, and no matter what season he's playing in, he's still at the top of the game in my opinion. So it's always a challenge.
What was this one like for you to play in today, Matt?
Yeah, it's always fun playing against a great player like Sid and Gino. I think everyone gets up for the Penguins for that reason, so it's a big win. It's ugly, but we found a way.
What's it like seeing Sid do what he's doing? He passed Gordie Howe for 10th all-time on assists tonight. Like, what are you seeing from him right now?
Yeah, he's the man. What he does on a day-to-day basis is incredible.
You mentioned it was ugly, but what does it say about the character of the group that you guys are finding ways to win post-Four Nations? You guys are 5-0 here.
Yeah, game by game, obviously been on the road, so having a good time together, lots of dinners and lots of time away from the rink. I think that helps a lot, and when sometimes you don't play your best, you find ways to win because you're playing for the guy next to you, and that's what we're doing right now. It's good to see.
What's it like to get one? I know you haven't fixated on it, but it's been a while. What's it like to see one going for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've always said I don't really care about scoring goals. That's not why we play, but it's a huge win. And last night I got a call from Wayne Gretzky with my pops wishing me happy birthday, and I think that was probably the highlight. He said, "Make sure you shoot the puck. I'll be watching tomorrow." And he's a guy like that. Wayne Gretzky's the greatest player of all time, and he's why I play hockey. So to get a call from a guy that is literally the best ever on my birthday was pretty special. And the pot one, even though it was a complete tap-in, that one was for him. So I'm super grateful. And like I said, he makes me so proud to be Canadian.
What do you like about being out there and playing with Bobby and Nick?
We played together a lot. I mean, tons over the last year and a half, whatever. So lots of chemistry. I think that the three of us all complement each other pretty well in how we play. You get Robbie, who's a pure goal scorer. He can shoot with the best of them. Bobby gets in there with the forecheck, goes to the dirty areas, and I'm more of a distributor out there. But we all like to move our feet and use our speed, and just got to keep growing as a line.
How do you guys pull this one off, Lloyd?
I mean, I think we started good, and then second half of the first period wasn't too good, but it was a lot of back and forth, and sometimes you need to win those games.
What are you seeing in overtime?
Yeah, I just took the space that was given to me and just, shot it, so went in, so it's nice.
What does it say about the group that you guys are able to win these type of games, post-Four Nations, remain undefeated, and there are times where, as you say, it may not be your best. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's good to win those games. I think, that's a positive thing that you can take away from it. Even though we're not playing great, we're still able to win the game. So that's what I think we just got to build off of.
What are you thinking when Knies goes in on that breakaway at the end of the second?
I mean, I thought it was in right away, but that was so tight. I mean, it's crazy. What was it, half or 1 millisecond?
0.1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What are your thoughts on Auston passing Daryl Sittler and moving second all-time in goals for the Leafs?
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. I mean, the incredible goal scorer that he is. So it's a lot of fun to see him. And, I mean, he scored an incredible goal tonight, 5-0, so it's nice.
What's it been like to be on a road trip this long with the group? Like, you guys have only had like 1 or 2 offs for most of the season, but here this has been like a whole week with the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, Austin and Mitch, it's been like
A long time.
4 or 5 weeks. It's been crazy, and we're going home for one game and leaving again. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, to get that time to spend with the guys, you're able to do more stuff together on the road when you have that longer road trip. So I think it's been great for our team.
Big name for Crosby. Like, what are you seeing from him and what he's still doing at his age?
Yeah, I mean, he's incredible. He's one of the best players to ever play. So I mean, I'm not surprised that he's playing the way he is. I mean, he's an incredible player.
Does it still get you a little fired up to when you get to play against him?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you grew up watching him play, and I mean, looked up to him.
What's your perspective? I think Callie's coming back tomorrow, maybe. Like, what's your perspective on how he's worked his way back and what we can expect from him?
Yeah, I mean, he's been looking great in practice. It's been a long road for him to get back. I mean, tough, weird injury I think that he had to get surgery from and everything. But he's done an incredible job, and hopefully he'll be ready to play tomorrow.
What can the team take away from a game like today?
I think we got to be a little bit more structured. We can't give up that many chances and that many goals. I think our special team has to be a little bit better there. There's just little things that we can clean up, I think, and make our next road trip successful.
We spoke before the game, and you were saying it's still kind of exciting to play Crosby. Like, what's it like to see him still doing what he's doing now?
Yeah, he's still an incredible player. He's still, just as skilled, and it was hard defending him today. He was making plays, and I think he's been remarkable for their team and their success. So yeah, it's fun to play against him for sure.
What was your thought process in your breakaway goal, knowing how much time was left on the clock there?
Honestly, I didn't really know how much time was on the clock. I just kind of went for it, tried to shoot it off as quick as I could. Fortunately, it was I think it was 0.1 or 0.2, so it was really close, but it was good.
Was anyone yelling "shoot back"? Could you hear it, or?
Yeah, they were yelling "shoot" pretty early, like red line, honestly, and I was like kind of in shock. So I'm glad I didn't shoot it at the red line. So it was a lucky play for sure.
It was such a quick play too. Like, did you give it much thought where you were gonna end up shooting it?
No, honestly, once I got in a good spot and I felt, I was running out of time, I just tried to rip it on net as fast as I could, really.
At college or anywhere, do you remember ever doing anything like that with a buzzer beater?
I don't think so. I think that's definitely the closest I've ever been to the buzzer for sure.
Like, it's mathematically the actual closest.
Was it 0.1? Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. So I don't think it gets closer. So.
The only snap's a pretty long drought. What's been your perspective on how he's handled this run where it just hasn't gone in for him?
Yeah, I mean, he's been a great League A teammate. He doesn't show it. I think he's still been playing really good hockey. It's good to see him get rewarded today because I think he's playing, a very pivotal role on that line, and I think he's making plays. So it was bound for him to go in there.
Did guys know it was his birthday? Like, were guys wishing him happy birthday today?
I did not know until Chief said it, and then guys are a little upset that he's not putting any money for the game. But it's a big, happy birthday to him. So.
Yeah.
Auston passing Daryl Sittler for the second most goals all time for the Leafs. Like, being from Arizona, seeing what he's done, what does that mean?
It's remarkable. It's incredible. Just happy to be a part of it. It's pretty outstanding to watch a kid grow up. Not in the hockey hotbed like most places in the U.S. So for him to do that, it's special to be a part of.
What did you think of his goal today? It's like one of those blink and you miss it kind of things.
Yeah, I mean, I think the goalie was pretty late on it. It was quick. I didn't really see it coming at all. I think he has that kind of, skill set to, find those openings and make those plays.
Greg, what's a game like this one like for a coach?
It's not how we wanted to draw it up, but happens sometimes. We made a couple mistakes and put ourselves in a little bit of a hole, but guys stayed with it, climbed out of it, found a way to get the win, which was great. Just kind of a little too high of event of a game.
What was your perspective on that second period buzzer beater when Knies gets the puck?
Yeah, you would never think that 5 seconds to go in a period off a face-off in our own zone, we're going to get a goal, but he did a great job. He jumped and used the speed and buzzer beater.
perspective on like Crosby's still doing at his age right now?
Yeah, he was really good tonight again. Like, I mean, this guy's, obviously a world-class player, and he looks young out there to me. He's still playing at a high pace and playing the right way, and just he keeps driving. He's a great player.
I mentioned you guys find ways to win games here. You've had a long road trip before the break, after the break. Has that helped in terms of guys being able to dig out of holes in the game and finding ways to win?
Well, I said before, like, road trip before the break, I thought was a real important trip at that time. Just to get on the road with the guys only, and just, it's all hockey, right? And it's similar trip, I think, just the guys getting together on the road and being together and gelling together a little bit more than being at home. We've been a good road team for quite a long time right now, so just got to keep doing it. We got one game at home here, and then we're back on the road again, so.
What are your thoughts on Auston passing Daryl Sittler and hitting that second most goals of all time?
Yeah, no, congrats to him and his teammates. He's a great player, great scorer. It was good to see him get one tonight. I know he's been snake bit a little bit, so it's nice. He had 6 shots on net, so he's shooting, which is good. And congrats to him, and his great accomplishment by him.
You said he got birthday wishes from Wayne Gretzky. Did you notice he had a little extra pep going today?
Yeah, Max had some good jump today. He was excited. Had a lot of energy out there, so it's good to see. And it's a big goal by him, and thought that line was good for us tonight.
Long drought. Like, what's been your perspective on how he handled it, Max? The lack of goals this year.
No, I think it bothers him. It would bother any player, but he's a positive guy. He just stays with it and just comes and plays and works, and he's not a guy that complains about it. He puts that on himself, and he keeps things internally. He doesn't express too much about it. He just keeps playing and working at it. And to me, since the break, he's played good hockey for us.